what took place.
The difference, right? And I mean, do you think, because look, we're going to, you and I have been saying something here, which I'm not sure is true anymore. And I'm going to ask you your opinion. Like, this season's already filmed, the new season. We're going to watch the whole thing. It's going to end with, this whatever scuffle. You just said 3 seconds ago, it's going to be the most explosive reunion in history. Yes. Before on here, you said you think they're going to have security. I mean, do you think this will be Melissa's last season?
This might. Remember, we thought she might get one more. This might bid adieu. This might. I'm going to say 60-40, 60 they're off.
I kind of am thinking you're right. Because the thing is, you have a whole season. It is what it is. You're not really interacting. It ends with an explosion. By the time the reunion is over, which will be 3 parts, you have a finale in 3 parts. Like, the nail will be in the coffin.
And then the wedding.
And they're not going to be at the wedding. It's like when the reunion ends, it's going to end like there's going to be a nail in the coffin. There's nothing to film. There's no filming with Melissa and Teresa. So I think
Teresa is not turning back.
End. No.
And now, because Teresa said she never watched the show, now she's watching it and seeing all the things over the years that they said about her. So she's fuming. I don't know. I believe that she was told by Louis' sister, or maybe Louis, or someone, whoever's talking to her about this, or maybe because of the podcast, she's going back and looking, and she's realizing now the things that were said about her. And now if she was dumb before, could you imagine after now watching it, and now it's all going to be fresh in her mind for the reunion? Wow.
Right. Like if she's sitting there and watching it, and this, guys, this is just, listen, this isn't Kyle and Kathy. Kyle cries at night. They will come back together. It's dysfunctional. They're not happy. They're both miserable, and they want to figure. Now, I'm not saying they're going to fix this now. No,
I agree with you.
Or that they're really trying at the moment. But the difference is that, like Teresa is saying, like, I'm not interested in trying.
Zero.
She's done. It's really what you said. She has Louis. She has the daughters. Yep. Teresa just has this thing where, like, do you see her posts online? She loves Louis' son and his birthday.
She's loving her life right now. She's loving her life,
guys. She's got a
loving her life. And I'm going to say something right here. Prayers go out to Melissa Feaster. Melissa Feaster, David and I both did her show, Side Piece. When my mother passed away, she made a blanket. She took pictures off my Facebook and made a blanket of me, my mother, my son, my dogs, and sent it to me. I still have it. I use it all the time. It's beautiful. So prayers go out to her. And we're realizing now, David, you got 2 shows that have women with eating disorders, 2 of the top shows, Beverly Hills, New Jersey Housewives. And now you have Melissa Feaster. This is a terrible thing for women. I feel terrible. I really, really do. And my heart goes out to her. I'm sorry they had to cancel their shows. But get better, Melissa. And you know what? We have no bad words for Melissa. She treated us both well. She got me that beautiful blanket that I'll never forget. God bless. That's all I can say to Melissa Feaster. God bless. And I hope that she is getting the help she needs.
God bless. Look, some people are better at their jobs than others. So, we'll just leave it at that. I don't wish, I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, you could say, exactly. But like I said, God bless.
Some people are good at what they do. Carlos is very good at his podcast.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? What about the fact? So that's interesting. Of course, the Gorgas came on charging. They want, I just think that's the bigger, it's so weird. It's like when your time is up and you look back at it, like even Rinna, which we'll get into Beverly Hills, you're almost just like, when it's over, it's over. And you go back to the life, like, yes, of course you're still famous, but that's it. Your salary, like the people that have had a job this whole time, they still have their job. Like, what do you do? What do? You can't support that lifestyle on your social media posts. So
well,
Joe
Gorga,
what?
Joe Gorga has a construction company, and he collects rents. We discussed that. Oof. So that he has, and I got to tell you something, listening to all this, you know how many DMs I've had that people are predicting a split with Melissa and Joe after this? A lot of people feel that way. Now, listen, I'm not wishing that on them. They have 3 beautiful children. I do not, but we make predictions here. We just feel, we get our gut feeling. I mean, I can't count how many that I've had that are saying this.
I mean, you've said it all along. I
Yeah.
didn't agree with you, but I agree with you now. Like with this Nick stuff, which again,
Yeah.
I am convinced.
I think more is
that
going to come out.
My
More is gonna
opinion,
come out.
we've already detailed why I think it's true and all the people involved. I think it's true. I'm not in, so do you. It has nothing to do with Nick. I mean, she's not going with Nick, but I do think that I'm starting to think that there's going to be resentment. Like if this is all you want in the world and now it's over, Melissa already wants to be out and like, you know, on the carpets and look at me. I'm, 52 years old and I'm still a size 2. She wants that life. You know what I mean? And look, Joey Gorga will be fine. He'll be banging him and Frank Katang.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Well, Melissa's 40 something, not 50.
Oh,
Teresa's 50. Yeah.
Sorry, I get it all confused. I'm just going.
That's right. We don't care about age. Anyway.
Yeah.
We don't care about age on this podcast.
But you know what I mean. And like, no, I mean, and I think that she's gonna be like, look, with Jennifer, she's gonna blame Joe as the loose cannon that ended this.
Yes.
Whereas like, girl, like, in no offense, like Joe would have maybe got on the show without you. Like, correct. I mean,
correct.
Like, I'm not so sure. It'll be interesting if that happens, though. And I don't wish it up anyone either.
No, definitely not. Definitely
I'm interested
not.
Then to see if Teresa can just.
No, not going to happen.
Really?
Yeah, especially now that she's seeing the stuff that Joe said.
She won't take her. She won't take her like wounded brother back who's divorced.
No.
Wow.
What's going to happen? What we need to do, David, because I believe that this new RHONJ season is going to be so explosive. I personally think, David, we don't have much free time, but if we get a snow day, I think we should start rewatching.
Oh dear God.
Yeah. I really do, because I'm going to write down, I'm going to get a pad and write down some of the really bad things that they said. And I'm going to go over each one of them. I'm going to, I'll do it. You don't have to do it. And then you can tell me, what you think of that. So okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it a point. I'm not going to do it right now.
All these people listening, Kim, are going to
I'm going to do it.
Do this.
I've always come through.
Okay.
Listen, I was sick as a dog last week. I'm still sick. I think it went into a sinus infection. I have to get my ass to the doctor. But anyway, yeah, I will do this. And I think it's good for my book anyway. You know what I mean? To rewatch and to go over some of the moments. I'll take notes on my book and I will take notes on that. But yeah, I want to do that because there was a few good ones. Yeah,
I would love it if you would do that. That would make me very happy, and I will do that. Will bring it up. I will give you my opinion. We will dissect it. I'm very happy with this plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Wow, that's a shame. And then it's just like.